we are headed to Ohio's oldest inn and tavern. Very, very haunted and spooky, so we're very excited. Haunted Rooms America has listed this as one of the top 50 most haunted hotels in the United States. Our location for this trip has seen over 200 years of history. It played a pivotal role during Prohibition and was a major location during the Underground Railroad. Join us on our trip at the Buxton Inn. Built in 1812 by Orrin Granger, it opened its doors as the Tavern. The local stop was a favorite to many of the locals, and this would start the 200-year trend as this location has never closed despite its numerous owners. Notable guests include Abraham Lincoln, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and Yo-Yo Ma. Now, on to the hauntings. The main house is original to this site, and it's said that rooms 7 and 9 have the most activity. Sightings include 2 previous owners, Orrin Granger and Major Buxton. They loom in the hallways, watching as unsuspecting guests check in for the night. Don't be surprised if your name is whispered in your ear or spoken out loud. You know that place is haunted. Normal.
You know me, anywhere I go, gotta get some of that pizza. And of course right now we're keeping it safe, COVID safe of course. Gotta go get some of that yum yum. Yum yum. I know, so we're getting ready to go to this pretty sweet cemetery. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. This place is for sale, but it's under contract, so we were going to move here, but I guess we're not allowed now since it's under contract. This is kind of the burying grounds. We were told this is where some of the first settlers were buried. Is that what she said? First settlers of Granville. So basically we're going to go into this cemetery over here, and we were told by the lady at Elm's Pizza, and if you are at the Buxton Inn or in Granville, we highly, highly, highly recommend Elm's Pizza because the people are great, the food's great, it's absolutely spectacular. I don't see anything that says public private property. This would be kind of crazy.
That would be so cool.
Could you imagine living right next to this? So you're basically, your backyard would be, so this would be the house, and your backyard would be this, where some of the first settlers are buried.
I want to live here.
Maybe the contract will fall through and we can get it.
We'll just move to Granville. Sorry, Mom.
This is going to be our new home soon. Oh, so this is kind of cool too. If you want to come here and you want to actually look up certain headstones, they actually have what appears to be an index right here that you can actually go through and you can find headstones.
Wow.
Because of this index. So basically it's going to tell you, I mean, there are so many headstones out here that it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, this little thing right here let you know all about who's been buried here. Man, it tells you sections, rows, names, all that kind of stuff. Headstone, headstones. Use your words like the big. It actually says headstone right there, and I'm saying hedgestones.
Hedgestones?
So,
We're gonna go see some hedgestones, guys.
if you see any hedgestones, you let me know, because I'm all about them hedgestones. Man, this is crazy. And right next door is like a big industrial looking building. And it's the perfect day for this too.
Or in a fence. Behind the fence. I wonder if those were the important people.
Man, this house, I can't get over this house. It's got ladders on both these windows.
Look at the solar panels on the.
I don't know if you can see that. Died 1853.
60 years old. 1 month and 22 days.
Look at what they write on these headstones. I've never seen this before, but this actually says cycled 60 years, 1 month and 22 days. I've never seen anything that said cycled.
Cycled?
Yeah, like somebody cycled. Is that what that says?
No, it says aged.
Cut. That's a C. That's a Y. That's because, you know, it looks a lot more like aged on the camera than...
Is that what that is? Is that what it is? Yeah.
See, what happened was... So what I was going to say was this says aged 60 years. Yeah. Well, now this isn't as cool as I thought it was.
Did they cycle?
I mean, it's still cool. I mean, we could have cycled our life for 60. Shut up, Nick.
I know, you keep trying to defend it, and it's like...
Alright, so the thing you got to know about me is when I see a word that I want to be there, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to believe that it's there. So even when I go back and watch this video, I'm still going to believe that it says cycled, even though you can clearly see on there that it says aged, and I do not care. Yeah, it really does look like this has been like freshly dug up. Yeah, think just how much history is here right now. I mean, these are people who died in the 1800s. So, one thing we've noticed is we have talked to a few people about wanting to come here for the hauntings. It seems like some of the people here, they might be into it, but they're kind of like, they give us that look like they're kind of confused or kind of like, oh, okay, you're here for ghosts. That's cool. So I'm not really sure what that's about, especially being in a town that's known to be haunted. I mean, I've heard quite a few things going on in this area, not just at the hotel we're going to be at, but it's kind of weird that people give us that strange look. Because I would imagine people come here quite a bit. And if you don't, you should. It's a cool little town. I'm sure there's a lot going on. I mean, you just feel the energy when you're walking around this place, I guess. It's really crazy to me. If you really go around and look at all the headstones here, like, you can see how nice this one is. When you get really close to it, it's super nice, but some of these are like super worn off to where you almost can't see them. So it's like, what are some of these headstones made of? To where some of them look almost brand new, and some of them like this one, right next to the other one. It's just kind of wore down. It's like you can't see anything. But that one's perfect. What are these made of?
And I'm going to obviously put this back, but this was laying on the ground.
Stuff out of that something. 1812. That's crazy.
War of 1812. I'm like, that's, yeah. Huh. It has FC and an L on it. It's got guns and an anchor.
Look at how 1814. Look at how nice that is.
There we go. Hey everybody. I just wanted to say thank you for your service to all the veterans. There's several of you here, it looks like, so just wanted to say that. But come and visit us and tell us a little bit about yourselves, and we would really, really appreciate it. And then we would be happy to share that information too.
Alright, we made it to our destination, so just so everybody knows, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Buxton Inn. So these are all a part of it. So they were saying that this all is a part of what you can stay at. So these are separate houses. And these are also areas that you can stay in. As far as we know, a bunch of these places are haunted.
In both rooms 7 and 9, a ghostly cat named Major is said to climb up in bed with sleeping patrons. Guess which room we're staying in?
There it is, room 9. Said to be one of the most haunted rooms here at the Buxton Inn. And of course, me and that lovely lady right there are going to be staying in this room tonight. I want to see what we can capture. That's me. Oh, I'm not a ghost though. This room's a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I kind of thought it was just going to be one room, so it's got 2 beds in it.
Me too.
So people be aware of that. We did realize that this bed is super high off the ground. She's got to have a stool. She's going to show you how to get into the bed properly as a lady.
I don't know about that.
This is how a lady gets into bed when it's 16 feet off the ground.
Here.
You can do it.
Oh God, this stool fell.
The stool fell and now she's on her own. So coming here, this room is one of the reasons why we came here. There are 2 rooms that are supposedly like super haunted. Apparently the whole place is haunted, and there's a few buildings that go along with this place. But this one is the one that was a part of the Underground Railroad. But there are 2 rooms specifically in this place that we came for to be haunted, and room 9 is the one that we're staying in this time. Unfortunately, it looked like somebody was staying in room 7 this time, so obviously we're not going to get to go in there. And with COVID going on, we're not going to be able to get down into the basement, which we were hoping to get into, so obviously we're going to be making another trip sometime, because we're going to do room 7 too, and then we're going to get down to the basement and probably see a whole bunch of other stuff. So right now, yeah. Did you say? Oh, I thought you said towels. I was like, are the towels haunted too?
There is.
I thought maybe the towels were haunted. I don't know.
I don't know.
They could be. But yeah, tunnels. We want to get into everything. So hopefully the next time we come back, we will go into room 7. We will do the tunnels. We will do the basement. We're gonna do a little bit more. So this video is gonna be a little bit shorter than we would have liked for it to be. But hey, you never know what's gonna happen. This room could be off the hook all night long. And if it is, it's going to be super crazy to sleep in, because that's probably the bed we'll be sleeping in. So there's a little kitty named Major Buxton.
Major Buxton, after the Buxton Inn. Well, it's because one of the owners was also named Major Buxton.
There you go. So that kitty cat sometimes likes to jump up on the bed and sleep with us. So since we're not home and we don't get to sleep with our kitties tonight, maybe this cat will come and keep us company to make it feel like we're home. So yeah.
Hence the cat's voice.
Cat
Lights
voice.
up. It makes noise.
So hopefully we can get the cat to play with that. Hopefully we can get the cat to sleep in bed with us. Who knows? It could be a crazy night, it could be quiet. We never know what's going to happen. We are super excited to do this video for you, so let's go! Alright, so we're kind of getting stuff ready for the investigation. And our temperature part of the REM pod just went off, and I told it to back away if it could, and now it's not making a sound. So if you're in here, can you get close to that, or can you change the temperature again? Make the REM pod go off?
Bonnie, is that you?
Alright, Bonnie, if that is you, can you back away so that temperature stops going off? I need you to get away from it. There you go.
Thank you.
Can you touch the REM pod? If you get close to the REM pod, it'll do stuff like that. So if you get close enough, you can actually make the lights go up. So can you get close enough to it to make the lights go off? It's me messing with something in the background, just in case you guys are hearing something. I'm gonna turn on our spirit box too. Maybe we can get her to chat with us as well.
Bonnie, is it easy? I was going to ask if it was easier for her to change the temperature.
If it's easier for you to change the temperature, I need you to walk away when I say 3, so that goes off. Well, no, I said when I say 3.
Maybe she's got a sense of humor.
Who's making that? That's making a difference, then. It's still the temperature, but it's still making a difference, then. Yeah. Bonnie, if that's you, can you back away from that? Thank you. This is wild.
I know, this is awesome.
So basically, we were just talking about getting ready to start our investigation, and we were kind of messing with the REM pod, and then the temperature on it started going on. If that was you, Bonnie, is that your name? Mm-hmm. Is that a cop car outside?
Yep.
Okay. From a distance, it sounded like someone crying or howling.
Oh.
You guys can hear cop cars are going by right now.
So Bonnie, I'm Beth, and this is Nick. And we came here to see you and to meet you. Hopefully, we'll get to see Major Buxton, your kitty. Read all about both of you.
So we were telling you guys about the kitty cat earlier, and that belonged to a lady named Bonnie who was a maid. Who was Bonnie?
So, her name was Bonnie Bunnell, and I might be saying her name correctly, but she was the innkeeper here for many years, and she lived in this room, and she also died in this room. So when she lived here, she had a cat named Major Buxton, after one of the former owners, also named Major Buxton. So they called the cat Major for short.
I swear from back there it sounded like it said I am. To me it sounded like it said I am.
Really?
Yeah, that's me. Bonnie, can you tell us how you passed away? I swear I just heard you say that I am. Telling us that you were here, so Bonnie, if that is you, can you say, it's me?
Did that sound like it to you?
It was like real quick. Sounded like Smee. Like it's like Smee.
Yeah. So Bonnie, I hear that your favorite color is blue. People. Oh, I'm
What'd
sorry.
it say?
I didn't hear you. Could you repeat that? Is your favorite color blue?
If there's anybody in here at all that would like to talk to us, come up to my hand and just yell as loud as you can. Or if you're in another room and you want to talk to us, yell as loud as you can so I can hear you in this recorder, okay? So go ahead and tell us your name. What was that?
The spirit box.
What?
It was the speaker.
The speaker just turned on. I turned that off. That blue light went off. I completely turned that off.
Why did it make a noise?
Because it was turning on.
But I've never heard it make that noise.
I don't think I have either. I know I turned that off. See, even when it turned back on, it didn't make a noise. What the hell? That spirit box just turned on by itself. It was off. I know it was off. I turned it off. That's crazy. And I've never heard it make that sound before.
I've never heard one make that noise. That's why I was like, what the heck?
Alright, we still gotta listen to this. Let's see what's up with this. So go ahead and tell us your name. I feel like there's like a little something right
Very
there.
faint. Like I hear like, it sounds like a voice coming through. Like it doesn't sound like scratchiness. But it's so light.
Maybe this spirit box was saying, hey, you're gonna need me to be able to hear this voice. So we'll plug that in.
Next, maybe?
Gross.
What? Oh, the electrical tape.
Yeah, we'll plug that in. And we'll play it through here. Let's see if we can hear. That was the end of it. I gotta start over. So go ahead and tell us your name. I didn't hear it that time.
I didn't either. Maybe somebody outside or something.
So go ahead and tell us your name. I keep hearing like footsteps in there too.
They say that's common here.
I was like, I know we were being careful. I was trying not to move at all.
Footsteps and then people saying your name.
This place is more of a public place, so it's like when you come here, you'll have to rent a room. And sometimes, obviously, with everything going on right now, sometimes they'll let you go into other areas. But with everything going on, they're shutting everything down at like 9 o'clock. They're locking all the doors, so we can't even get into the front desk area right now. Like, we're actually outside. Like, our door leads to a balcony outside, so if we needed somebody from the front desk, there's an emergency. I thought I just heard a high-pitched, like, squeal or something. That almost sounded like a cat.
Major.
You do meow meow, kitty?
Major.
That was crazy. It was like right in my ear. That was me moving towards it. So I mean, that's like, maybe we'll hear that on that camera. Maybe that camera caught it, so when I play it back, I might hear it. But it sounded like I heard something in this ear.
So Major is known to jump on your bed, and I heard it. Major,
Is that Major? Or is it somebody else?
come here.
Is somebody in here?
Major, come here. Just say my name.
It just said your name. I said Beth.
Well, hello.
So obviously she introduced herself and you said hello to Beth. Can you tell us what your name is?
What?
There's a bunch of you coming through. You just said hi to Beth. Can you tell us what your name is? Jim. I
Yeah.
heard that too.
Hi, Jim.
Jim, it's nice to meet you. Did you happen to follow us from the cemetery back to the hotel?
Probably.
Were you a veteran when you were alive?
He said yes. Well, Jim, thank you for your service again. Is there anything that you want to tell us since you came over here?
Can you tell us how old you were when you died?
I heard an age. It said something too. It was either 32 or 22.
Well, that was nice of you to say Beth's name. Can you say my name? Do you remember what it is? It sounded like, I'm not even gonna lie, it sounded like it said surprised her.
I could see that. Were you here for that, I guess?
Did you say that I surprised her? Can you say what I did? Did it say ring?
Yes!
Did it just say ring?
Oh my
It
gosh!
just said ring. It had just said ring.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I did surprise her with a ring. With a ring. I put a ring on it.
So we're in the other room, and you came over here with us, and you said your name was Jim. So are you still here with us, Jim? That was a car horn.
I don't think that was an answer.
And you told us a message. And we just wanted to see if you could tell us on here.
Let's play this on this one. We're thinking that we're hearing something right now. Yeah.
And you
Ask.
and you told
Ask.
and you told us
Ask.
it says ask
And you told us a
Which is what I did.
message.
I asked. What is up, everybody? We just want to say thank you so much for watching our video at the Buxton Inn.
Thank you.
Overall, it was a pretty quiet night. We got some pretty good sleep. That tall bed over there was crazy comfortable
Until you had to go to the bathroom.
until you had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you had to fall about 6 floors to do it. But yeah, all in all, it was an awesome night. Yeah, someone got engaged. Her. I mean, it was crazy. She got engaged while I was here. It was pretty awesome. So the cool thing about that is while we were doing the spirit box, and one of the EVPs that we caught was actually significant to the proposal, which was pretty awesome. So obviously something was in here watching and was excited for that. So maybe they decided that they didn't want to bother us on our engagement night, and they just decided that, hey, you guys can have the night to yourself, but we want to let you know that we were watching. So yeah. So all in all, Buxton Inn, awesome place. If you want to check it out, make sure when you're here, you either stay in room 9, which is what we stayed in tonight, or room 7, because those are the notoriously haunted rooms that everybody talks about. So yeah, make sure you check it out, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Peace.